We have successfully represented, for example, a woman who was 89 years old at the time of a car crash. They took her to the emergency room. She had a subdural hematoma. It's a collection of blood on the brain, if you will. Had some surgery to remove the blood. The surgeon, of course, said, well, okay, she's as good as she's going to get, and she, it's a pretty good result. And then this lady had multiple myeloma, and she would go back to her blood doctor, having nothing to do with the crash. And the blood doctor, after about 9 months, he says, well, it looks like you're fully recuperated from the car crash, but of course he doesn't do any testing in order to determine, whether she's affected by the car crash or not. He's just her blood doctor. The assistant takes the blood, he walks in for 2 minutes, jots down some notes and leaves. Now get this is an 89-year-old woman, and 4 months before the crash, she took a cruise with her daughter and granddaughter and friend. And they went to Europe, and there's photos of her walking all across the cobblestones in Spain, cobblestones in Italy, walking up the Tower of Pisa in Italy, and walking to the top when a woman who was with them as a friend, who was 10 or 15 years younger, couldn't make it halfway up. She was just sharp as a tack before this, afterwards, a different person. The insurance company comes in and says, well, geez, the notes say that she's fully recuperated. This blood doctor that sees her for 2 minutes comes in and jots down some notes and looks at her blood test, says she's fully recuperated. She must be fully recuperated. We took it to trial and got a $4.5 million verdict for 4.5 years of pain and suffering, with testimony from other people. She was passed away by the time of trial. So I'm pretty proud of that, and I think that we achieved full justice for those injuries.